Welcome back to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids Podcast with Jourdan and Matthew.
Why are you talking so low?
I don't know, man. I just felt like starting it off that way for some reason. It's like little things come in small packages. You whisper and it gets louder.
Well, let's start off with, why do you look like, I don't know, like a crawfish kind of?
Well, I got burnt, man. Went fishing over the weekend.
Did you catch anything?
Yeah, trash fish. We didn't get any tuna, so it was kind of a bummer.
What is trash fish?
Mahi and good fish. They weren't trash fish. I shouldn't say that, but we were going for tuna, so we were all kind of disappointed. But we ran probably like 320 to 350 miles. It's pretty crazy. But in the sun for probably a total of like 24 hours straight.
Yeah, I tried to call you. We wanted to take y'all to dinner with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that would have been fun.
Yeah, I called, no answer. I figured, I was like, he's got to be on a boat.
Yeah, you know me, looking for the.
Well, I mean, you always hit me back though, like, but the phone was off, so you're at a.
Man, you know, I got service. I was out there probably like 120 miles out, and we were on this rig, and all of a sudden, my phone just beep, boom, 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 like it's in my pocket.
So it kind of, yeah, you hit an air.
And yeah, but 120 miles out, I'm not thinking about it. You know, I didn't press any buttons or tell anybody I was going to be looking for a signal, so I didn't like hook up to this internet, which you would think you'd have to do, right? Anyway, I respond to a couple people, and my mom being one of them, and one of the guys on the boat with us, he's a younger guy from Ocean Springs, Stephen Ladner. He looks at me, he's like, man, your cell phone bill's going to be through the roof now, and you know that, right? And I'm thinking, you probably know what you're talking about, because he used to be a deckhand on some blue water boats, so I'll wait for that and see if it costs me a lot of money.
Yeah, if you're with C Spire, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's already expensive. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, we try to reach out. Like me and I did a bunch of filming this week.
Well, where'd y'all go eat? Tell me that.
Pepe's.
Pepe's is good, man. I like Pepe's.
Yeah, we decided to go by. First, we went by Captain Al's, and they were slammed, and so we just headed on, and of course we're like, where do we want to eat at? Well, Emily's 25% Mexican. Let me just tell you something. 75% of our food that we eat weekly is Mexican food.
Rice and beans.
Oh yeah.
Salsa. I love Mexican.
I mean, I have Diablo on standby. Thanks, Chris Rowe, for that.
Yeah.
You can get it on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a whole bottle of it?
Whole bottle of it. I
I've
eat it with
gotten
my
the
ramen
other sauces,
noodles.
yeah. The habanero, or not habanero, the fire sauce.
Yeah, I was actually going to think about doing a tutorial with how to eat ramen noodles.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. Colin Cadet actually sent me a text message today of a picture of him eating a bowl of ramen noodles. And it was like 3 packets in one.
His hair's starting to look like ramen noodles.
It is, actually. And we were starting.
I like it.
Joe Williams was calling him Antonio Banderas and John Wick. They were pretty good catchphrasing nicknames.
So you didn't catch anything, but you got really sunburnt.
Yeah.
You slept out there on the boat?
For a few hours. Yeah, I was pretty much fishing the whole time. It was about a 3-hour ride out. Then we hit a couple rigs and caught some bait. Had to catch bait first. Bait were kind of hard to find too. And, once we got loaded up,
was it a fun trip?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a learning experience for me. You know, I haven't done a lot of tuna fishing, so
you should have brought Marty.
Yeah, I should have.
I know, man. I'm telling you, Marty will get on there with some khaki shorts on, no flip-flops. Well, flip-flops probably. And like maybe a spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to see the fish to be able to catch them. That's what we didn't do. We didn't see many. So, but it was an experience. Like I said, I got some pictures. We can post them in here. But they got a bunch of big, these massive oil rigs out there. Have you seen any of them? I mean, they're the size of cities. It's pretty much like.
Whose boat were you on?
John Matmahan. You know him? He's in Line 5. Good dude. He went to Ole Miss with us, law school. But
I think I do.
Yeah, he's got his boat. His old boat was a contender. It's called the Mac Daddy. I don't know if he's got a new name for this new one. I'm sure he does. I just don't know it. But I think it's a 35-foot contender with Trip 300s on it. Pretty quick boat.
Did he just join ours?
Yeah, last year. He was in another line there. Him and Matt Whiteside moved over to our line. So, but they got babies.
Where's his law firm out of?
You know, I think he's not practicing law right now. Him and some of his partners, they own some multifamily dwellings all around the state of Mississippi. So I see that more and more often though. Guys that go to law school,
like Josh Covet.
no,
I mean, not Josh Kovacevic.
Yeah, yeah.
Same people.
No, not
Same
the same
people.
people. But they go to law school. They spend all these years going and studying, and then they practice law for a little bit, and they're like, man, this sucks.
I wish we had some friends with different names.
Yeah,
I get confused.
Well, next time you have a kid, make sure you remember that and name them something real random.
I know. One big thing Emily has is Brandon.
Brandon,
Because I have
a pretty common name. I've got about 37 friends named Brandon.
Yeah, she goes, all your friends named Brandon. Tell me, like, who are you talking about? Like, I'm like, Brandon's gonna come over. Like, who? Where? We're gonna have dinner with Brandon. Huh? And it's like it's a little joke we have, but yeah, there's a lot of Brandons.
Then you got to start putting numbers behind them. Brandon 1, Brandon 2, Brandon 3.
I was thinking about it.
In order of brevity, or who's more important to your heart. No, I don't know. You don't want to do that.
So did you even like hook a big fish?
Man, we did have a couple big hooks that busted lines. Probably sharks. You didn't get to see anything like that though. So.
Did you feel like you were worth getting off with wearing your Costas?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you felt like you were like
I needed them, and I
Yeah.
looked like I could be on a Salt Life poster or something.
Did you feel that way?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I think everybody on that boat felt that way at some point.
Them glasses really do work though.
Yeah,
the lenses.
dude, you can see straight down. I
Certain
mean,
pairs-
it's not just those though. It's any kind of polarized lenses.
Well, no, they got different level polarized.
No, I got the 580, like the
Do you?
most expensive
Do you
ones.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes even on the right glare, you don't need them on. Like you can take them off, look down without your sunglasses, and see better sometimes.
I like the my Cruise that I have, my sunglasses. Have you ever seen them?
Are they polarized?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably the most expensive pair of sunglasses I've ever bought. I mean,
I normally lose them.
I came in. They're like $400.
Yeah.
I
There's
normally
some Tom
don't.
Fords out like that.
I normally don't pay that much, but people steal sunglasses, and I'm like, if I buy these, they're out of New Orleans.
Yeah. Is that where they're designed at? I've never even heard
Yeah,
of
it's Crew like Crew. Krewe. Check them out because you like certain frames, but the quality weight of them.
them. Super light.
And
I got more sunglasses right now than I've ever had in my life. I'm proud of myself.
But do you know like the like your nose, how like sunglasses weigh on your nose?
Yeah.
These fit right.
Really? I need a pair of regular glasses. My regular glasses are getting about time to be replaced. So I'm about to start doing some shopping for that.
So what's been going on in the world?
Dude, insurance. Always busy with that.
You talked about this Biloxi and the cameras.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Biloxi's. Oh, yeah, the article I read.
Yeah,
that was pretty trippy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So apparently the city of Biloxi and several other cities have started a petition, I guess, where you can sign up and you get your cameras, your house cameras or your business security cameras, and they're synced up with the city of Biloxi. That way they can help prevent crimes, so they say. So I start reading more into it, and it's like, you're on a list, and if they say they don't have instant access to it, but I'm pretty sure they probably already have that if they wanted it. Or at least like the FBI or something, but you're pretty much volunteering to get your cameras synced up with a list of anybody else's.
So at any given time, they can just
boop, check on it. That's how it seems. Yeah, pretty creepy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could see where it could be if they hooked up to like your ringer or
Yeah.
your door. I don't think about the inside. I wouldn't feel like for me that. I mean, what if I'm using the restroom?
Yeah.
What if I always walk around butt naked. I mean, honestly, I'm very, very proud of this, but when I'm at my house,
Just got a bad image
what?
of you walking around naked.
Really?
It was not. It was.
So you're saying you don't walk around your house naked?
Oh, I walk around parts of my house naked.
I walk around my house naked.
Yeah.
It feels you and that table, man. We have to fix this table.
Yeah.
We're sorry about the shakes. We're just we're gonna figure something out. We're still figuring it out.
I'll just deal with it.
It's true.
No, what's going on with you, dude? You said you've been working out, huh?
Yeah, because I've did that month and a half no drinking thing and kind of liked it. I ain't gonna lie, but then
I see you got some Bush lattes on you
and
right
that's
now.
where it's going.
Yeah.
So that's another thing too. Is like I'm spending more time with Emily and Oliver. We've been having a blast and finding balance. I've been doing a lot of exercising now and really just having a lot of fun. But yeah, it's finding a balance. Family time, having a good time. Drinking wasn't my problem. I was more or less dealing with. I was honestly just looking too much at social media's news.
Man, it's depressing.
I ain't gonna do that anymore.
No, come to us for your news.
Yeah.
We'll tell you.
And now, so I told her this is what it was, and it's just like, having business and you want to be successful, a lot of pressure, and all of a sudden it's like, you can't open your business, you can't live, you can't go outside without a mask, and I get it, but then it's like, all right, cool, tell me, but then it's just people telling people how to live.
Ugh.
And it's like, come on, stop.
Nobody tells me.
Get away from your keyboard. Stop it now. So I just I actually bought into it. Something I've never done. I've always lived in a bubble. But yeah, no, I've been working on myself. Like I said, working out, finding balance. I enjoy having some brews with you when I do the podcast. We're coming back to the podcast. It's going to be definitely the podcast started was about, me and Matt hanging out and seeing what we did all week. So, but we're also going to be interviewing people and doing a lot of more creative stuff. But yeah, just bad timing, figuring out what I want, like what life's about. You go from having a really cool time where you're doing very successful, that you start a podcast with one of your best friends, you're living life to the fullest, and all of a sudden it's like you're not working for 3 months.
Yeah.
And you're stuck in your house. You start going a little stir crazy. You can't watch any kind of Netflix shows because I really don't watch television. I mean, guys, I watch very little television. I'm always either doing a tutorial or I'm taking an online class. I've started learning how to do the piano thing, which you already kind of know how to do.
A little bit. I'm not any good at it. I'm sure you're learning some stuff that I've never seen or do. And I was looking at, you showed me what you did last week, and that's kind of similar to how you learn the rhythms.
And I keep doing it.
But that's coming from a tutorial or somebody teaching you how to do it. I never had that. I never had that. I learned mine from just like pushing until it sounded good. And then I'd Google something. And really,
yeah, I mean, I think that was the biggest thing is, and I'm always going to be back and forth, but I'm trying to figure my life and how I felt. But it was not the podcast. It was nothing. It was more or less, me feeling sorry for myself because I would buy into, everybody's attack on everybody. And man, I've never been that type of person.
No,
I've never been racist. I don't get into any of this stuff. Like, I love my friends, love my family. I mean, that's pretty much life. And I think I literally let it get to me by seeing like this so much media world coming crashing. You watch our coast. I mean, it's great, but like it's also I see people wearing masks and they're trying to do that. And there's a lot of people that are stepping up and wearing masks, and that's great. I wear a mask and I wear a fishing bandana too. I get down. My problem is the hatred towards if somebody doesn't wear a mask or if somebody does wear a mask.
You're eye to eye. That's the big thing. If people can learn that you don't have to agree with your neighbor. And just it's tolerance. How much tolerance can you have? And that's something that the world needs a very solid lesson on, man. If it doesn't affect you and yours or your monies, then who cares? And at the end of the day, if you don't want to wear a mask, if you do want to wear a mask, if you don't want to pay taxes, you do want to pay taxes. There's certain things that are the law. You have to do. You have to abide by. But whenever it comes to people telling you how to live your life or what to do, you can't take that so critical because, man, if somebody says don't push this button, I'm the kind of guy who's pushing it 10 times in front of their face, and
I think that's a big. That's it. Yeah. I mean that. My other thing too is seeing.
Maybe it's how our parents raised us.
Whatever happened to in school when you voted for somebody for who's. It was a private vote. You voted with a piece of paper. You did your vote.
I don't even remember.
And you were still friends with that person.
Yeah.
Now, people want to know who you're voting for, and if you vote for the different person, they're not your friend.
No, they want to give you a million reasons why you're stupid.
Yeah, and that's just I'm over like.
Man, unfortunately, I have a feeling we're about to see a lot more of it.
Well, that's what it's coming down to. It's like, come on, man. Like, voting's a private thing. You vote for left, right, wherever you vote, but you voted. I'm not gonna not like you if you voted something I don't believe in.
Yeah. Because you're tolerant.
Well, I mean, that's where you start getting like, and then you go through, man, I like getting on social media and watching like family photos, and that's the life now. You get on social media, I like seeing fishing trips.
I got the people who they post And if you guys are listening, you probably know who they are because you probably got them too. But they post everything, and it's not like factual or it's not backed. And that's where I think the term fake news comes from. And like they can read into so many things, and you click on it, and it's going to be from like 2002 because they're not accurate or they haven't done anything to back it up. And then once a dumb person posts that, another dumb person's going to read that and go, "But have you heard this?" And then that's how fake news gets spread. And it's like the game Telephone, where it's just on and on and on. They actually did like a documentary on it, or it was I guess it was a docu-series on HBO. I watched it. It was probably about 6 months ago. But it was like, it shows how the spread of fake news started. And they were saying that's how Russia tried to entangle into the media or president's last election and how they, kind of influenced it. And that's what they blamed it on. They were like, they were spreading fake news. And I'm like, no, it's just dumb people sharing dumb things that have never been fact checked.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with reality TV also. And then, like, of course, you have your social media platforms, and then it's kind of came together. I mean, because people have standards of, like, look up to the Kardashians, look up to these reality shows, The Bachelor, Bachelorette. I mean, there's people that get off of work. I come from a family that is like that. I guess that's why I don't do it, but I come from a family that after they get off of work, they say, go home, sit around the TV, and watch TV shows. I don't do that.
Right.
So it's kind of like but there's people that when they watch that, then they watch a reality show that they don't realize there's a producer. They're making this up. Actors take this.
Right. Me and John, like, I had to teach her that, and I was just like, look, this stuff's fake. And she's like, no, don't tell me that. And I'm like, no,
but
really
that's the reality. And it's like, especially when we start doing film, like getting into editing and all this stuff, you're like, I wonder how much they pay for that Snickers bar right there.
Right, exactly.
And then you watch a car. Like I think I do a couple movies a year, and I talk about this, but I'm just not, when I don't watch reality TV. I might watch.
Even regular TV is hard to watch sometimes because it's so blah. And that's what kind of has me inspired to go create things. And I'm like, man, people are putting this stuff out there, and I watched it, and it just wasted 30 minutes of my life, and it's terrible. What can I do with 30 minutes?
And same thing with sports.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big thing with me in sports. Like, now sports taking a whole new step on this and that, and, got a lot of politics involved in it stuff now. And, it's sports, man.
Have you seen the digital people that they have in the stands of the basketball games?
No.
Look this up. All right, let's see. We're going to use Chrome because I'm curious. So you can submit these, okay, Jordan? And me and you could be inside of a basketball arena. So right now, the basketball games, they look like NBA 2K on.
So we can be in there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I can be in the game?
Yes, you
can. I be on the bench?
In the game.
Can I be on the bench?
Sports. No, it's not on the sports. All right, let me see what I should look at. All right, basketball, digital fans. All right, NBA teams and Microsoft teams in action. How fans can get. This is how you become it. Let's just see if we get pictures of it right here. Okay. Yes, right here. So this is the game. This is what it looks like right now. Right there.
I mean, do people pay to get on that?
I don't know.
You have to. I mean, there's got to be something.
I don't know if you pay to get on it or not.
Yeah, I think you have to.
I'm about to find out. That's what we're about to do.
How? Let's get on a game.
Okay.
I was watching those. Remember Mike and Mike? Remember the ESPN?
Yeah, Mike and Mike in the mornings.
Yeah, I was watching the one he has with his son now. I guess one of them, the ESPN on NBA or whatever, and they pulled out the numbers like the 27 out of 30 teams. They had some drop ratings of like 12%, 13%, from around there.
Due to them all being
not all that, but there's like one area where like they're fighting, kind of like how we have like Cable One has a provider. There's one of them that doesn't want to pay. One of the cable providers is in a fight with like the service, one of the services that provides it.
Look at this. How trippy. It looks like a video game, doesn't it?
What? Is it a video game?
No, this is real. That's a video game.
Are they going to be able to pull it off? And here we are. The ball's up. And the NBA is back.
Yeah.
And the NBA is back. It's the Pelicans, man. They're doing pretty good.
Make sure we get that volume down a little bit, though.
How do I do that?
I'm not sure. Yeah. Bring it all the way down, yeah.
All right. Here we go. NBA teams and Microsoft teams in action. How fans can get in and get kicked out of digital seats. Okay. This just came out like 2 or about 3 days ago.
How you get kicked out?
Yeah, I don't know. Might be something that you have to
profanity,
sit there
yeah.
for a little bit. All right, the NBA return reaction Thursday brought to you along virtual fans and the experience powered by Microsoft Teams. Okay, fans who missed that future have arrived early thanks to coronavirus. We're left working on how to get digital seats. That's what we're doing right now. The NBA is inviting around 320 fans per game to fill the virtual fan stands.
I can't hear you guys speak up a little louder.
All right, the 17-foot tall video board at the ring in the court. It's up to each team to decide how to select those fans for games played in the bubble. Okay, so we need to go to the Pelicans. They're the ones we want to go to, right? New Orleans?
We're going to try to find a way to get on this, guys.
Yeah.
This sounds like I'll tell you this right now. If I have to go to a sporting event,
We could probably do it right now.
it definitely would be a basketball event.
Dude, basketball is fun.
Yeah.
I didn't start going to basketball until probably like 5 or 6 years ago when the Pelicans moved down here. I went to a couple games.
Because even when I'd go to Saints games, I remember.
It's so expensive to do the same.
Well, no, but I like the being in the outside of that one place
Which one?
with the
Oh,
TVs.
the Champion Square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like basketball games, you get that it's
It's
just
a small court.
everybody's scoring.
Pelicans can't even find enough virtual fans. Hey, we're here. This is sad. Damn, look at all them seats we could have been in. Oh, we're definitely getting in this.
We're going.
Okay. We're going to air this guy's off for you when it happens.
Maybe that's some of their stipulations, though.
The New Orleans Pelicans failed to fill their virtual seats during the first game of the NBA resummation on Thursday. Well, that's the first game. So they'll probably be, now that people are reading this article, I'm sure people will be jumping all over it.
We need to. How do we sign up?
I'm looking. We need a Jamie to do this for us. People are hating on him though. Look, Sports Illustrated, Pelicans just a VC short of the virtual sellout.
That's gross.
Still the biggest story of the night was the emptiness of the Pelicans' virtual seats. There's no link on here. You'd think there would be. These people just want to hate on them and don't want to give you any kind of sign up. Okay, let's just go to the Pelicans website.
You're not giving up. Kudos for that, Matthew. Yeah, no. Eventually, that's like a free thing right now, but it's going to be where you pay
For this?
Oh yeah.
No way.
So you're saying if you're a super fan and
To be on TV or something?
to be on TV and a virtual guy to have that seat because somebody can look over and see your head. And you're like you're a diehard fan and you got trophies that you paid, or basketballs or whatever, jerseys, and you paid thousands for. You know how many people I know that got football memorabilia and it's just, it's like, come on now, really?
Especially if they keep winning like this.
I've got sports memorabilia that's been given to me, but there's people that have thousands and thousands.
Yeah, I know a few of them.
Like John, big Saints fan. John's a huge Saints fan. Shout out to John. Loves his Saints, loves his memorabilia. He's got some good stuff there for Saints. Like he really is. But I'm saying, like, some people are in sports. That's like their everything.
Is your phone logged in
What?
to the podcast?
Yeah.
Call this number.
Huh?
Call this number.
I ain't calling them on that. What?
Call this number.
What are we trying to do?
Premium seating. I'm going to ask this dude how to get on. It's his job. He's probably not going to help, but we'll call him anyway. Not that time.
Probably calling the Mark because nobody's gonna answer at 9.
Is it 9?
Yeah.
Find out. This guy's on the website.
Email them. Request info. That's the best way to do it. I'll tell you right now, New Orleans Pelicans does not have a 24/7 customer service.
used to have a buddy that had this job.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool job.
All he did was book seats
For the Bells, yeah.
for the Pelicans. Could be a fun job.
Probably get old, but I know you got to deal with a lot of all the famous
It depends. It depends on if you like and love the sports. Now, there's true sports fans.
Comments. We want to know how to become a virtual.
Because sometimes for me, like my addiction is Taco Bell. That's one thing that I love. I do love Taco Bell. I've thought about working at Taco Bell.
Just to get free tacos or to get like a discount on your tacos?
I could be a manager of Taco Bell.
How do you know you would start off as a manager?
No, I'd start from the bottom, but I'd work my way hard up to the top.
And get all the Diablo sauce that's your heart desired.
Yeah. So what's that wrong with that?
I don't know. You'd probably get tired of eating tacos.
No. That's all I eat is tacos.
How many things at Taco Bell consist of the same ingredients but have a different name?
It's probably everything.
Yeah. Is that all Mexican food?
Well, I mean, I think it's all fast.
Taco pizzas, if you just fold it up, it's taco. It's got the same stuff.
They got different sauces.
Yeah.
It's the same
maybe.
beef and chicken.
But you know what I'm saying? Like a chimichanga is the same thing.
So, I mean, so you don't like Taco Bell is what you're trying to tell me?
Did I eat Taco Bell 2 days ago? You kidding me? No, 4 days ago. 4 days ago.
Yeah, but it's one of the things where that's one of the places that I hold deep to my. I mean, I really do love Taco Bell, and I've thought in the back of my head, what if I was a manager?
You probably hate Taco Bell then.
No.
Yeah.
No, because the service is good.
Yeah.
I have
sometimes.
No, the one by your house is amazing.
Which one? On
Cedar Lake.
On Pass Road or
No, Cedar Lake. The little bitty tiny one with the weird curb.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
They're good.
Could be. I go to the one on Pass Road.
The one in St. Martin, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
I've done like over 100 Tell the Bells. No, I'd say about 70. Yeah, probably. No, because I used to do it so many times as a joke, and I'd go and I've done 100. I have to have. Because I mean, I've done it so many times. It's been years of like when I pick up the receipt, I just kind of even know how to do it. You know what I mean?
How many times have you tried to put your change in that one thing where you got to like spin
and you get the free taco?
Yeah.
A lot.
Have you ever won?
I think I got one taco or two.
Just a taco?
Not
like one layer was like
yeah,
a shitty taco,
but
and
that's
the
what
next
I
one was
got.
a good taco.
I don't think I've ever got the great. No, but I mean, I've done Tell the Bell, and I'll tell you this: I've done the Tell Bell so many times, and me and Emily walked in one time. They know my order.
Really?
Yeah, because they kind of stick to
But you got kind of a beard that's pretty distinctive. They might remember.
But they know I do the customer service thing.
Yeah.
So like sometimes they'll just like hook me up.
Really?
Yeah, because it makes them feel good that you're
Like extra tacos? Or
yeah, that's what I started doing, and I'd go for like after.
What's your go-to order at Taco Bell?
It would be a number 6, 2 chalupas, chicken, add no nacho cheese, no sour cream. This is what I get.
Yeah.
And then I do the hard taco. I'll switch it for a Dorito taco because you can do that, and drop some nacho cheese on that, and then extra Diablo sauce, and then a Baja because everything's a Baja. I hate when I
Baja
get to,
Blast?
Yeah, if you go to Taco Bell and the Baja's out, I'm upset.
No. Do you get that order every single time?
Yes,
Because I do too. I get the same order.
No, but I mean I have switched it up lately. I've been doing a crunch wrap.
I'm going to have to start switching it up, and I'll tell you why. I got a beef with Taco Bell right now.
What's going on?
So the past few times I've gotten just the soft tacos, which is what I go for. 3 soft tacos, no Supreme, just regular, and then order nachos. That's it. That's all I can do. That'll mess me up in my insides if I do more than that. But the soft taco has become soggy, and it sticks to the paper, and I got to peel it off, and it is so unappealing. It's disgusting. I don't know why, but it's happened to me probably like the past 4 or 5 times I've been to Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, does that happen to you with your chalupa, or is it just me? Is it the amount of time I wait before I eat the taco? I don't really know. I haven't figured it out yet. So if there's any Taco Bell employees out there that know how to put it into this problem for me.
What's it going on again? I was fixing the laptop because I feel like I was chopping you off. My bad.
It's sticking to the paper. It gets like moisty and soggy, and it sticks to the paper that they make the taco in, you know. So I don't know.
Are you? Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
It's all good.
Well, I mean, it does it sometimes. Have you been getting the grilled cheese one?
No, I just regular soft taco, not grilled cheese.
I know sometimes the shells are kind of like hard. That's what I deal with, like the chalupa shell where it's soft. That's what I deal with.
Well,
sometimes.
that's the thing. The soft taco is the one that sticks. I don't know why. It's like
I like
the
soft
flour
taco.
tortilla.
I like good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like I said, the moisture, the condensation from the bag, or the heat. Or who knows?
Oh, I wonder if they're doing. Let's see. I wonder if they're doing breakfast anymore.
I think they are. I think everybody's still
I want breakfast.
slinging. No, if I'm gonna do breakfast, I like to go to Brooms or something, somewhere local that's gonna feed the local economy.
I've only had the breakfast once.
Brooms breakfast, man, that's good.
I like that. Port City
Port City Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good breakfast,
Yeah, I like it.
and they're small, local.
Yeah, they're
good customer.
nice guy too.
Yeah, I've never met him.
He's always walking around shaking your hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one do you go to? There's two locations.
The one on by your house.
Okay, I've been there, so I guess I've never shook my hand.
Dad's selling a Corvette for him.
Really?
Yeah, because Daddy's there all the time.
There's another one somewhere in Gulfport I know because Creek Cantrell invited me to come to like one of the meetings for either like Biloxi Business Spins or I can't remember what it was for, but it was there. And I showed up to this one and I call him and I'm like, it was a breakfast. And I'm like, where you at? And he's like, man, I was out looking for you. And I'm like, no, you're not. I'm outside. He's like, I'm at the one in Gulfport. And for whatever reason, I'm like, oh man, this is not going to work out. So I bailed on breakfast for Creed that morning.
You feel bad about it?
I mean, this is years ago. Yeah, always. But the effort was made.
It's good. I mean, you know what I miss? Mary Mahoney's 24/7
Cafe.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
I think
beignets.
everybody misses that. I should bring that back. Now they got like grants for men's or grants for hers in there.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy Cetus too. Like Cafe Beignet.
Mm-hmm.
When we can make it over there in time, like me and Emily go by, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten their beignets a couple times. Really
Yeah.
good. But anything covered in sugar, I'm kind of a fan for it, really.
You know, my favorite thing to do is it's gonna be sausage patties, syrup.
Sausage and syrup.
Yep.
Did you ever eat the, I don't think I did, but I saw them. It was like a corn dog, but it was the sausage corn dog. and then it has
blueberry.
You have? You have
Yeah.
had it? I just remember seeing the commercials for it back in the day.
Yeah, I have.
Tight.
That's one thing we're gonna be working on because we're like the colored popcorn.
Yeah.
That's something we're gonna start diving into because whatever happened to the colored popcorn?
Whatever happened to a lot of things, I mean, there's just so many things out there
But
that were
Matt,
successful.
You remember the colored popcorn? Come on.
Yeah, of course. I
And-
remember.
and it went away like this.
But I remember, I mean, you know what that means? That means they didn't sell any of it.
I mean,
It's the only reason that they're going to, either that or they found out it causes cancer.
We found out Frito-Lay's sunflower seeds are discontinued.
Yeah, and then they're not going to bring it back unless we complain loud enough. So if you guys are down to make videos, holler at us, JordanandMatthew.com.
True.
So hopefully we'll get on a whole stance to bring those back, and together with an army, there's power in numbers. They can't tell us all no.
We both of us researched so much that I got to a point where I thought about starting
A petition.
a sunflower field.
And just doing it.
Yeah.
We'd have to experiment with different kind of barbecue.
Yeah, but do you
flavor,
know
too.
if you get a couple sunflowers and there's so many seeds on a sunflower?
How many?
Like the sunflower, when you look at the sunflower, let's pull that up. I mean,
Yeah, how many seeds are on one typical sunflower? I don't think it's that many.
yeah,
And imagine how big the sunflower has to be for them to be jumbo sunflower seeds.
We're trying to look right now.
Okay,
Looking right now.
looking right now. Check it out.
Let's see.
Man.
What?
Joe Williams.
What'd Joe Williams say?
Man, I can't even repeat it right now on this podcast.
He said he loves you.
It's pretty funny though.
Joe said he loves you.
Joe loves you. Loves everybody.
I love Joe.
He's probably saving lives at the hospital right now.
How
Many.
many sunflowers?
Do you think if you have a barbecue flower, they'll automatically come out like barbecue?
How many sunflower seeds are on one
How do you procure it also?
sunflower?
Do you have to drive?
I watched it. Yeah, I already watched it all.
Okay.
No, like you just.
So tell me.
Okay, well, kind of what I kind of got at. Yeah, so each sunflower head can contain as many as 1,000 to 2,000 seeds.
Oh, wow.
Gigs. So I watched.
That's way more than I thought.
Oh, let's watch a video on it.
Okay.
You need to see this, Matthew.
I'm curious now. It's like the time I had to look up how asparagus grows. Do you know how asparagus grows? You ever seen it? It's pretty freaking weird. Just one right out of the ground. And these fields are just nothing but asparagus, and it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of one asparagus. I'm assuming is how it's. Oh, check this out. That's a big, big flower.
I told you that's.
I didn't know they were that big.
And I didn't know that was like that color of the sunflower. I didn't know that was just seeds in there.
Yeah, I knew that.
No, I didn't. I'm telling you right now, I didn't know that.
We need to grow some sunflowers. How many flowers? Man, go big. Where do sunflowers grow the most?
Huh?
Where do the sunflowers grow the best or most plentiful?
Like this guy's right here.
He looks just like you.
No, just because he has a beard. Let's get so poor. Let's go.
Oh, he's got some sweet fatigues.
There he is.
on.
You cut one down just now. Look at that.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So they're grown inverted.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real thing.
That's trippy.
Yeah, because
So how many are on his sunflower
look at that
field?
pistol he's wearing.
He don't
He
want
ain't playing no
nobody. He don't want
games.
nobody to jack his sunflowers. That's his whole harvest.
So
Look, he's living in that trailer back there. So this
no,
guy's
his house is dope.
this guy's the reason that we don't have any sunflower seeds.
No, he just does it for
He isn't,
himself.
he isn't working hard enough. Oh, he does it
But,
for himself.
Yeah, so that's what we got to do.
Dang, that looks like a lot of work, dude.
But how much do you love sunflower
Oh,
seeds?
so every time you do it, you got to take the whole flower comes. You know,
Yeah. You cut the flower down, and that's all sunflower seeds.
Yeah. That's probably what, 5 packs, 6 packs.
Yeah. So,
Is that a bug?
I mean, come on, Matt. There's going to be bugs in it.
Yeah. That's the nasty taste you get whenever
Should
you chew
we-
it through. At least one.
Well, I mean,
How long does it take to grow a sunflower?
every pack of sunflower seeds that I've tried to get close to, no.
No, I agree. I don't
And
think we're going to be able to nail it either. We might be able to write them and ask for the recipe. If they're not going to make them anymore, maybe they'll gift it to
I was
us.
wondering that too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't we craft a letter for him? Dear Mr. Frito-Lay, you've broken our hearts.
We should do it.
Okay?
All right, guys. Well, it seems like we're going to be wrapping this up.
Yeah. Stay tuned for virtual fans on the Pelicans games.
Yeah, and we'll be right. I mean, we're going to have some. I mean, you'll see the next episode soon. Take care, guys. We love
Peace
you.
out.